I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
That's Booby.
Vita and Chip and Culpy. Booby's
This
there.
is Booby. Booby's right here.
We can put him up here.
If you want a Booby shirt, check it out. Got a Booby onesie. I might get our child. I'm gonna make like a special edition. Onesie for our child. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to meet my baby.
If you want to know the gender of the baby, go to My Sori Life, and we do the great reveal there.
Okay. And then Middle America, Vin and Sori. I took a break. Missed a lot of important stories, but trying to balance out being a YouTuber
Creating new with the family.
and a family. So,
Yeah.
in which I failed absolutely miserably at this season. But next year, there's always another shot.
But we all got some great gifts.
Yep. I compensated for my horrible Christmas stuff with spending a bunch of money. So there you go. All right.
Oh, we got some SLIPKNOT. It's been a while, so I am ready.
It's been a while.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a record I stopped listening to them at. I'm pretty
really?
sure this was like
Why?
the third record. Yeah, after Iowa, it was just like massively crazy heavy, and I just stopped listening after that. I was just like,
Wasn't SLIPKNOT like... Vin just started introducing me to metal back in April of this year.
Right.
So, 2018, April. Like a month after we got married. So anyway, wasn't SLIPKNOT like one of the first bands that I was kind of like, actually...
It was
I
the
kind of
first.
like this.
It was the
No,
first.
I know it was the first one that we reviewed. Our sick review, if you want to see.
Tool was really the first band.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're right. Scratch that. It was Tool.
Yeah. So.
But I liked the attitude of SLIPKNOT.
Yeah.
Especially on like People Equal Shit, right? Wasn't that one I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, you guys should go back just to see the horrible audio quality and the... I would always forget how to
people
introduce...
used to say, you guys are good, but you need to clean up on... We took everybody's advice. We bought some gear, got some background. Oh, the background thing was my idea.
Yeah. He'd say, Vin out, and I would just be sitting there.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, you have to say Sori out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
That's our trademark.
Yeah, but I wasn't in on it yet. I'm like, Sori out.
What a disaster. What a disaster. Now we're professionals.
Yeah. Vin out, Sori out.
Gone. We're professionals. We got it down.
Sometimes I almost say it when I'm like leaving like a convenience store or something. Sori out. And I'm like, wait, these...
Really?
Yes. I'm done here, I guess. All right, ready?
I'm coughing. All right, ready?
Go.
They're always good. Don't pick it up. Watch out!
doing?
Saying what this guy said. Gracias. Thank you for looking at the video, like and subscribe. You didn't know your Spanish. You didn't know your Spanish. Multicultural.
It was so random.
It is multicultural.
If they would have stopped this, like, I don't know, like 30 seconds before, it was still in the middle of the thing and just ended it on that feeling, it would have been really crazy. They kind of like brought it back down a little bit, but like, oh my gosh, I like this one. First of all, we haven't had Slipknot in a while.
This is a
But
really...
this-
I can't believe the Slipknot
What
people...
the heck?
Why weren't you guys telling us to listen to this song?
I know, what
What's
the
wrong
heck?
with you people? This is so good. They had a drum.
Oh, the way they hit their drums! It's so aggressive. It's like the story of my life. People would always be saying, "Sorry, slow down, calm down, you're too aggressive, blah, blah, blah." So like, this is in my soul.
To find the time is to lose momentum.
Just the way that they were like hitting it. Everything's so hard.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. I can't. This is like one of my favorite songs.
This is really good.
And it like Steve, you
Too
remember?
bad we blew the speaker in our SUV.
Remember at the Behemoth show?
What about it?
At the very, very end, they were doing the drum stuff. Everybody came out with a drum thing at the very, very end.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. That was crazy. They did a drum solo instead of a guitar solo at the beginning. That was insane. I don't think I always like look for things where it's like, oh, you know, I've never heard this before. You know, try to do something different, but not too different to where it's just stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, like the last couple, like Gersak, where they did that solo, but it was like a dueling solo, but it was like very different. We never heard it before or something like that. That was cool. Then there was this prog band that tried to be all whatever, and I was like, ugh, this is exactly why I hate prog right here. But that, like, this was different. I'd never heard something like that before in the middle, and it was good. God almighty. I wish we'd have seen this live. Slipknot better tour live in 2019.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, this is the show. I want to be at this. I want to see this played live.
Yeah.
I want to be in the crowd, not pregnant, so I can push around a little bit.
Baby up there.
No way.
Little jump. Yeah, we'd be lit because we're going to movies tonight. We should be able to. That'd be cool to be able to hear the freaking.
I know, but we got that speaker's like rattling around.
I know. Is there a way we could take that speaker off? You know how you do that thing?
Oh, actually, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
It'll just be on one side.
I'll try to find some way to blame you for that.
Well, if that pillow thing doesn't work for you that I got you for Christmas, we'll return it and use the money to get a speaker. The thing was pretty expensive. And it didn't look that comfortable when you used it.
Alright.
It looked like you were leaning on a box.
What a song. Good lord. And vocally it went with it. It went really good.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, but it just.
Oh, it's so good. And when he was saying, "Can you feel this?" It was like, I don't even know why he was saying that. Look. Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? It was saying it a lot. I'm like, yes, I can feel this! So what are we even singing about? There was so many words at the beginning where I was like, is he making up words or are these actual words? Is that a word?
Archaic, yeah.
What does that mean?
Archaic is like an old way of doing things.
Bones and water, dust in my lungs, absorbing the old way like a sponge.
Yeah, the ultimate ways, the way you control, but can you stay if you detach your soul? Bury the present and squeeze up the past. The ones you endear to never last. Chemical burns and animalistic. I'm just another hardline pseudo-statistic.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how they say, oh, you're just another statistic? It's like if something bad happens to you, it's like it was meant to happen to you. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, the math is against you, basically. Mm-hmm. So, he's saying he's a pseudo-statistic, meaning something happened, but it didn't necessarily have to happen that way, I think is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. People always like to know what I'm eating.
Why are you advertising them?
Because people like to know.
We're not sponsoring that group.
So, Ice Cube's Arctic Grape Gum. Helps with my upset stomach. Anyway, okay.
The ultimate way is the way that you control, but can you stay if you detach your soul? That's interesting. Maybe he's talking about like his evolution as an artist. You know, can he stay in as an artist if he detaches his soul, if he doesn't put his soul into his music, and then bury the present, squeeze out the past? And then it says, can you feel this? And the title of the song is The Blister Exists. So can you feel the blister, basically, I think is what he said.
Okay.
Which a blister is something that comes after, you know, the irritation of overuse. Right? So if you're like...
As a means of protection.
Right. So if you're like walking, there's like this specific course where you have to walk 40 miles with a pack and all this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And you get blisters, and some guys the entire...
Oh, the whole bottom of their foot's gone?
Pretty nasty stuff.
Oh, that's so gross!
How bad do you want it? So psychological. It's funny. I'll tell you what that. But so it's interesting. The name of the song is "The Blister Exists," and the question in the chorus is, "Can you feel this?" And then he says, "I'm dying to feel this." So he's dying to feel the blister. You know, whether on his hands or in his soul or what. Is it, you know, feeling like you're being detached from the reason that you started writing in the first place? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, if that's what the song's about, I'm a little bit disappointed. Because I can't relate to that.
Blood on the paper.
Yep.
Skin on my teeth. Trying to commit to what's beneath. What do you mean you can't relate to? You can relate to that.
How?
Being pressured to do something that's not in your soul.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely, yeah.
I mean, that's universal. It just so happens for him that he's a musician. He's a musician. But I think that's what he's. You know, that second record was so phenomenal and had such rave reviews that the record label wants you to pump out.
Oh yeah.
Another song. So maybe that's what it's talking about. Is how can he do that? How can he do that if it's not coming from his heart? You know what I'm saying? Trying to commit to what's beneath. To find the time is to lose the momentum. That's what everybody was saying to you. Sori, slow down. Sori, slow down.
Yeah.
You know. So if you were to find the time to actually live your life, then you'd lose the momentum for what they were doing. Because at this point, the second record had come out. They just did a massive world tour, and they were like on top of the world.
Yeah.
So to find the time to do anything else would miss the momentum of where they were going.
Yeah.
That trajectory.
Yep.
And you know, there's always that problem. You learn the lessons and immediately forget them. Automatic and out of my reach. Consult all the ways to find the key. Minimal life and polysyllabic. Polysyllabic are words that have more than one syllable. Just another blank page. Push the button. Pull the rage. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What?
Well, to me that just meant like he's just another blank page. Like they want to write on him what he is and what he's gonna do.
Right.
Push the button, but when they push the button and then they go to pull to make it do what they want, it like makes the rage come out of him.
Yeah, but I wonder if
or maybe that's what they want to happen.
Well, yeah, because Slipknot, the first two records was just crazy, angry music. Rah! He has another band called, I forgot the name of the band, but there's, I don't know if it was around this time too. This is probably actually probably what made me stop listening to them, because he was part of this other Stone Sour.
Yeah.
We listened to one or two of their songs, and he came out with this giant acoustic hit, and it was very slow and whatever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're gone. So that was it. Halas, it was over. That was the end of my, you know. So it's like people didn't want him in his full. Now, I mean, he's able to do that. But you know, but at the same time, at the beginning, they were talking. They were like, "We're never gonna come." I remember reading stuff in Circus Magazine, which was it's like this metal magazine. You used to go to the shops and then you just read them in the store and put them back because you just want one article. And it's always the same article. It's like, like the same picture or whatever, but it didn't matter because they came out with a new
Yeah.
edition. Like, oh
Yeah,
man.
I gotta see it.
And he was saying, we're never gonna calm down, blah, 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 blah. That was on like their first record. And so they kind of set this thing up where like everybody's a sellout, everybody's singing now, and da-da-da, and we're gonna come with the hard metal and da-da-da-da. And then they fell victim to their own, because you don't realize it until you're in it. But a lot of these bands that they were saying were selling out and going soft, it was because they had other aspects to their soul that they wanted to communicate. It wasn't that they were singing to just get, you know, some of the bands were doing that, but some of the bands weren't.
Right. No, that makes sense.
So he kind of got trapped in his own hype because he was the main one saying all that. Well, what if you don't want to go "Rah!" for 15 songs?
Yeah.
There it is, another blank page. Push the button, pull the rage. Ding! You know, because the record labels, they're all like, oh, okay, you're angry, and you're angry selling 1 million records in 2 weeks? Be more angry!
Right,
You know?
yeah, for sure.
Which is interesting, because Tool, remember the Lateralis song was the Ticks and Leeches? People were saying that they wanted them to be heavy and hard and all this, and it's mainly probably because of Slipknot, because Slipknot came out and they were just so crazy angry. It was like over the top angry.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody had heard anything like that before, like at that level for a long time. Seriously, like just the hatefulness.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, I'm sick of it, you're going down, this is a war!
Yeah.
You know, like, people, to this day, nobody's come up with a line like that. And, like, been taken seriously. Usually if somebody says, this is a war!
Yeah.
Get out of here.
But the way he says it, you're like, it is.
Well, they had an interview with Mick and Jim, and then from Slipknot, and then Brian and Monkey from Korn.
Yeah.
And it was the first impressions of whatever. And Head was saying that the first record was just so hateful that he couldn't listen to it.
Oh,
It was
wow.
just
Who said that?
Head.
Oh, wow.
It was just too hateful. And this is before he became a Christian.
Yeah.
This is too
really
hateful.
interesting.
Yeah. So, like, you can't keep that up. You can't keep that up. It's not healthy. Ridiculous. So, but I think what he's saying is, like, I'm still the same guy to some degree, but it's like dying to feel this. Should I like continue to feel angry, or like find reasons that I'm angry so I can keep up being angry? I think
That is so unhealthy. Can you imagine?
everything we do to famous people is unhealthy.
It's true.
Good Lord.
It's true.
These people become, you know, they become trapped
see
in
what
their
he
own
said?
whatever.
I am all, but what am I? Another number that isn't equal to any of you. I control, but I comply.
Right.
Pick me apart, then pick up the pieces. I'm uneven.
Right.
That's sad.
Right.
Yep. Wow.
But that's why, you know, from the beginning we've always kind of been like, this is who we are. And, you know, I've had conversations with some people on the channel and they're like, I know you're not gonna care, but da 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 da. And it's not like I'm saying fuck you, I don't care. It's just that I don't care. You know, wherever this thing goes with our channel, you know, I'm not gonna let other people dictate. We're not gonna lose ourselves in this thing because we want people to, you know, like us or whatever. Because you can lose yourself.
I'll unsubscribe.
Right.
Well,
It's crazy.
unsubscribe because
Go for it.
we're not going to change who we are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and of course we've along the way, I think, you know, the advantage that we have over these guys obviously is we have some genuine friends that we've found along the way.
Yeah.
You know, we have our Tina,
Yeah.
we have our Ians, we have our Alec, we have our Dirks, we have our, you know, Ponies, we have
Josh.
you know, our obviously Josh's. I have my Peter, you know, who's
Yeah.
always gonna Peter is like his role is just, doesn't matter how big we get, he's always gonna say, Vin, you're an idiot. And it's important. The people that are going to love you unconditionally and tell you that they disagree with you, but love you, and not trying to make you be, you know, whatever.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And Leah's, and I hate doing these lists because then you forget somebody. But, you know, but we don't care! Because we're not going to lose ourselves! So yeah, I'm the damaged one.
Yeah.
I am the damaged one all my life, and the damage done.
Wow.
It is an interesting thing in metal where you kind of, it's unique to metal and rock and roll where you kind of feed off another person's suffering.
Yeah.
You benefit from the other person's suffering.
Yeah.
And of course, the whole point in life is to grow past it. But if you as a fan base, haven't grown past it, but your idol has, then it's kind of like this crab in a bucket thing where people try to bring you back down to where they are.
Yeah.
I was listening to this interview where Korn and Slipknot, their first 2 records were done with Ross Robinson. So Ross Robinson, like, he's notorious for pulling out these horrible feelings out of you. Like, he did this thing with this band. I think the name of the band is At the Drive-In. And the guy's grandmother just died or something like that, and he was really close to his grandmother. And then they were doing like a drum thing or whatever. And then Ross goes, "That's your grandmother's heartbeat." You know, just crazy, crazy stuff. And so Korn did 2 records with Ross, and then they're like, okay, forget it. We're not doing another record with Ross. They expanded their horizons.
I don't understand. So the guy is beating on the drum, and then somebody else says
and Ross Robinson, the producer, was like, pretend that, because he wanted him to hit it harder. And he was like,
she had passed away.
She had just died, and he was like,
what the hell is wrong with people?
That's Ross. Like, he's the same one that did Daddy, though. And Daddy's a classic, because he was able to get Jonathan in a frame of mind to where, you know, whatever.
Well, yeah, but...
So here's my point, though, is that Korn did they stayed away from Ross for years, and then Jonathan, they did it again. They did like their 5th or 6th record with Ross. No, their 7th record with Ross. And he had Jonathan go off of his like meds and all this stuff and whatever.
Yeah,
and Jonathan's doctor was like, "What the hell? Like, this guy is terrible." They're like, "We're never gonna work with him again." Like, yeah, but it's like, oh, but the music is authentic and da 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 da. It's like nobody thinks about the cost.
Yeah.
You know, so like at the beginning.
Does he ever talk about that experience?
What?
Coming off his meds and what that did to him?
Oh yeah, he talked. Yeah, he talked about it during.
Was it really bad?
Well, yeah, it wasn't good for him at all. And that record wasn't even that. I mean, Head wasn't on that record, so there's like 1 song out of like the 9 songs on that record that were good. There's only 1 song that was good. And it wasn't a good record at all. And
that's awful.
Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Ross is gonna be great."
Oh my god.
Head wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, the latest Slipknot record is with Ross.
Oh, really?
The one that they're recording is with Ross Robinson, yeah. Well, of course, now they've lost Paul. They lost Paul, so there's still a lot of things there to dig up. But I think at the beginning, like, that anger and stuff is like, you need to get it out. But then you get molded into, I'm always angry. You know? It's terrible.
I literally can't imagine. Like,
that's what happens.
That's so bad.
See, I wasn't out of my like completely angry stage by the time that this record came out, and then the other record, the other band, the Stone Sour, came out.
Yeah.
I wasn't out of my angry stage. So as soon as I saw Corey singing on, I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before, and I was out. Done.
Yeah.
Back to my 80s Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, if I'd have known actual metal, there would have been a whole plethora of things I could have listened to. You know?
Oh yeah.
But what did I know? I knew Korn, Metallica, and Slipknot, and Mudvayne. So yeah, there you go. Good song. That drum thing in the middle, man, that's probably one of the most unique. When did this come out? 2004, 3? That was one of the most unique moments I think I've ever seen in a long time. 2004.
This is a 10 for me. I really like this.
I agree. I think that this was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That middle was insane. I can't believe that this isn't like a. I can't believe that this should have been. People should have been like, you guys need to do this right now.
I know.
Like, this is unbelievable. This is probably, I don't know, probably the best Slipknot song I've heard.
I don't understand how come.
Amazing song.
I don't get it, but whatever. People do what you want, I guess.
Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.